Alright people, let's get stuck into this. Hopefully we're going to look okay today, because I'll leave I need Roger on for the moment. I'm in a different setup today. My wife needs the computer room, so I'm on the kitchen island. And the dishwasher's going for about another 10 minutes, so this could be a little bit awkward early on. But I did do an audio check, and we were fine. Also, the face cam is going to look a bit weird, as you're about to see. I'm looking at chat now. And now I'm looking at the game, so it's going to be a bit different tonight. And yeah, it looks a bit different in the screenery. But hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome on to the Nottingham Forest Beta Save finale. Sorry I couldn't stream yesterday, but similar situation to tonight. And to be fair, I got through a chunk of games that, in the overall essence of things, didn't really look that interesting. So I think we're okay. We've got our way through the last international break. It's time to play the last month or so of the season. We've got a couple of cup quarterfinals. So that's where we're going to start things off today. I'll give you a quick recap of what's gone on as well. But hopefully everyone out there is doing... Oops, sorry. Just a juice and that hiccuped on me. But I hope everyone out there is doing well and ready for a nice bit of streaming on a Tuesday night. I probably would have put this off if a different situation, but I did say tomorrow that would start with our journeyman save, and that is the plan. About should be about 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon New Zealand time. So we're going to finish off this save tonight. We might be simming Premier League games, or not simming but instant resulting, just to make sure that we do get through all the games. So let's get stuck into things straight away. If you're out there in the chat, let me know, get involved. Yes, the face cam is going to look a bit weird, especially on the screen, so let's go to the gameplay screen. Hopefully the audio not too horrific, because the noise gate should be working with the dishwasher. Yeah, kitchen island tonight. So we'll see how this goes. But you'll see we are now up to the 4th of April. I think we were mid-February at the end of last stream. So let me recap what's happened, because we have actually made our way through the quarterfinals of both the... As the drain goes, sorry. Hopefully it's not getting picked up. I've made our way through the quarterfinals of both the FA Cup and the Europa League, so it does mean we've made our way through one more round of that competition than when we ended things last stream. So we got up to beating Newcastle last time. 3 Premier League games before we started to play some cup ones, so I did all this last night. 2 against Liverpool. Utter bottle job here. They should have actually won if not for Grubara saving a Mo Salah penalty in the 76th minute, and that Verts goal was straight from the kickoff after the Ekatike goal. So I was filthy with that, and Grubara actually made the mistake for the Verts goal. Ndoye continues his good form. We actually picked up there in February Manager of the Month, and Ndoye got Player of the Month. So a good month for us, but we really should have won that. So that's frustrating, and obviously, as you'll see further down, that's quite relevant. That's quite relevant. Liverpool yet to beat us this season. We'll see if that can continue. This was really frustrating because Brighton, 19th. Thankfully, the same mistake that Grubara made, this time the Brighton goalkeeper made, so we cancelled out the Solly March goal, but that was disappointing with Brighton down in 19th. And then this one was even more frustrating than the Liverpool game, because we were 3-1 up, or 2-1 up. Right, that's enough of... That is that Sam Fender. Oh, we'll leave that on there. I thought that was more JJ Bull for some reason. Yeah, Man City 3-all the way, which looks like a really good result, right? Nico O'Reilly got a red card 27 minutes in, and we made it 3-1. But then Erling Haaland scored his 2 goals about the same time Liverpool did in that other game. So, oh, hold on. Right, sorry, just had to... dishwasher beep. My lovely wife came out to sort it out, so that was good. So yeah, that was frustrating. We actually could have beat City as well as Liverpool. So in a weird way, we should have probably got 6 points out of those games. We ended up with 3, which doesn't look bad because you expect us to beat Brighton, but we actually should have got 6, so it's a bit annoying. But from there, actually turned down our tempo. It was on much higher. We've switched it now to just higher because we're wasting quite a few chances in those games. We've got Birmingham in that round of 16 in the FA Cup Championship team, so felt pretty safe with getting through that one, and thankfully we did with a little bit of rotation. 2-0, Buckler and Callum Wendo off the goals in the second half, and then Rangers in the round of 16 in the Europa League, Now, this first leg nearly had to stop after the Fulham game and come back for this, which would have been annoying because international break. They scored at 68 minutes in, annoyingly, but thankfully McAtee and Buck were off the bench. They made it 2-1. So we took an advantage back to the City ground. Off the back of that, 2-0 over Fulham. A lot more solid starting off with this lower tempo, or the higher tempo. Not seeming to concede goals late as much, especially in these two games. But Luis from the penalty spot, Callum Wendo again. And then 2-0 at home over Rangers. So that's how we've made our way through one round more of both the FA Cup and the Europa League. So we'll see how we go tonight. We could get, it would be 3 games in the FA Cup and obviously a few more in the Europa League. I think it'll be 5 if we go all the way. But we've got Liverpool in the FA Cup quarters at Anfield. That'll be tricky. And Stuttgart in the Europa League. And if we get past Stuttgart, we'll show you. Can we do the stages? I found a way to do that earlier. For some reason, it's... Oh, there it is, that one. In the semis, if we make it past Stuttgart, Aston Villa or Roma. So really, if we make the final, we probably should be winning it. But we'll see how we go. So we're going to focus on those two comps. A quick update on the Premier League, because obviously we were a couple of streams going a bit of trouble there. Now we're safe as houses, really. We are up in 13th. We're 12 clear, or 13 clear of Sunderland with a game in hand. So I think what we're going to do is just instant result the Prem games unless we get knocked out really early of those other two competitions, and maybe we play a couple, but we're going to wrap up things tonight. That's the idea. And if not, if I somehow drag on too long, if we get a couple of penalty shootouts, then like first thing tomorrow, maybe a Europa League final or something. But we'll see how things go. Hopefully can finish things off tonight. So yeah, let's get straight into this first game. Liverpool, the league leaders, I think they might already be champions. They are so far in front. Now, a couple of changes here. Sangare, not calling a full green heart. Murillo's coming back from an injury. Quibano suspended. That's a shame because, of course, he and Zinchenko, we forgot to register Quibano for the Europa League. And we took out Zinchenko. So it means our only fit left back, well, that I'd like to start there is Ola Aina. He's actually going to have to play this game as well as the Stuttgart game. But Nico Williams is back, so that's good. I've just noticed too, actually, Chris Wood's not on a full green heart. So Callum Wendo will actually have to start here. So we'll put Chris Wood on the bench with his 12 goals. Apart from that, yeah, Luis and for Sangare, it's a pretty strong team we're going to put out here. And as I said, just the one slight change off the back of the session I played last night, just dropping that tempo down a bit. So let's see how we go. Hopefully, going to be a nice one for us here. And we can start off by making our way through to a FA Cup semi-final. I'm pretty sure that's only one leg because it goes to Wembley. I think it's the EFL Cup, isn't it, that has 2 legs. I think I'm right in that. But let's see how we go. So Giacuña on the bench instead of Murillo as well. So that's not ideal, but Tomiyasu can obviously cover quite a few positions. But yeah, we really should have beat Liverpool when I played this game off camera last night, and we did beat them at Anfield, albeit that was back with a different tactic. So let's see here how we get on. We'll just get rid of Sam Fender. Hopefully as well you guys notice when the songs change. Top left corner. So you guys on YouTube, hopefully as well, it's going to help you guys. Can't do the song command anymore, so that's what we are going with on a good run lately. Let's go, guys. Come on. And hopefully I did check the mic. Everything's sounding quite good, even though I'm in the kitchen island, not the computer room tonight. So if it sounds a bit funky, sorry about that. But as I said, want to do the journeyman save tomorrow. I said, I've been saying it like all week, we're going to start the journeyman save tomorrow. So I kind of felt like I had to do something tonight. So yeah, we'll finish this one off tonight. That's the plan anyway. But here we go. Liverpool at Anfield versus Nottingham Forest. We do have to get past this sort of stuff shortly. So we might as well just kick off, because otherwise the players just stand there for a while. But let's see how we go. We are now off the back of an international break, so maybe actually that much higher tempo is going to work a bit better than it did in that last patch I played. But we'll see. Hopefully going to be good for us here as we take on Liverpool. But at Anfield, the league leaders, there's quite a decent chance here we do trip up early. But of course, if we win the FA Cup, it should be Europa League, unless we've done a Crystal Palace. if we win the Europa League, it's Champions League. We could technically still qualify for Europe through the Prem, but it's a bit of a long shot, so we're going to kind of ignore the Prem tonight. We will potentially actually rotate a little bit for those Premier League games, just to make sure all our big guns are fresh, especially for Stuttgart. I'd like to think we can get one over Stuttgart. It's then Aston Villa or Roma in the semi. And if we can get through that, if we make it that far, really the final, honestly, I think it was Braga, Porto, Celtic, and I can't remember the other team, but there was a pretty nice other side of the draw. So if we can just get to the final, we'll have a good chance of picking up a European trophy here. But so far, actually not looking too hot this game. We'll stick to what is happening though. Our defence actually looks quite solid. I shouldn't have said that, should I? There's still quite a bit of time left. Yeah, here we go. Right. Let's see how we go. So if I'm looking like this, I'm looking at you guys on chat. If I'm looking like this, I'm looking at the game. So it should be kind of similar to normal. I might have flipped the camera around just to hopefully make it look a bit more normal. And obviously the lighting's a bit weird as well. But oh, that's unlucky, guys. Oh, no, let Wirtz in. Bug. Florian Wirtz has scored a goal. That's unlucky, because Hudson-Odoi gets a good foot in there and Wirtz just reacts here before anyone. I'm not sure why it's so stuttery, and that left-hand side of our defence gets absolutely cooked. Oh dear. And Grabar again beat a near post. Did used to play for Liverpool, so maybe wasn't the best idea to play him in this one. I'm not sure how many. There's quite a few players on a yellow heart too. That's a bit weird for straight off the back of an international break, because it was a good break. But how classic would it be if we come back for this and we just lose like these first two ties, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh well, that kind of sucks. We'll see how things go though. Oh, lovely ball. Callum Wendo. There we go. There we go. Oh, geez, that took a while. Sorry. The stream deck's where it usually is. Just took a while for it to, I don't know, button got stuck or something, but Gibbs wide. Gets through McAllister and I dare say Gravenberch. And Callum Wendo in for Chris Wood. He's just put that one over Mamadashvili, somewhat of a chip. And that's lovely stuff. Ep13 XXXX. It is 4 p.m. UK time, which is 5 a.m. New Zealand time tomorrow morning. I'm in New Zealand. So, yeah. Give it about, what's that, not 9 hours? And the full game is out. But to be fair, I think all it's doing up until Thursday is they're just getting rid of that, the beta stamp. There's more of an update coming, I think, the day after the game comes out. But thankfully, save files will still be okay. It's going to be save file compatible, whatever update they're doing. So no need to worry if you start a save tomorrow that they're going to change something the day after, and it's going to make the game, like, make your save not work as in the way it would a day later, if that makes sense. So full game tomorrow, or 12 hours tomorrow morning for me. So yeah, that's the situation. We're still in the beta, but not for too much longer now. We do have a couple of players out here who aren't going that well, and Indoy's also actually a little bit tired, and we've got that big tie coming up in the Europa League. So Bakwa at right wing. Now Anderson's not going well either, and Savona and Aina. We will do Williams for Savona for now. Aina's going okay, but we probably want to take him off at some stage, our only left back in the Europa League squad. And Anderson will take off for Yates and Dow on the bench for this game, but don't necessarily want to use him because he's in a bit of a grumpy over the Europa League situation. But we'll tell the guys that we actually need more possession. I think that's probably what we want to do, and hopefully it's going to go all right. So let's see here how we get on. Second half. And if you're just in here, if I look different than usual, as I said, I'm on the kitchen island tonight. The wife needs a computer room, and I want to finish this before the journeyman starts tomorrow afternoon New Zealand time. So that's why we're doing this. Gonna finish off this save tonight, focusing on the FA Cup if we get past Liverpool here, and the Europa League. We've got Stuttgart in the quarterfinals right off the back of this. But 1-1 here at Anfield. We might here play things safe. We will take off Aina because we need him for the Europa League. So Tomiyasu at left back, I think that's going to work. We'll just double check. Actually, I think the star ratings there are a bit better, aren't they? So we'll do that. Louise and Hudson-Odoi a bit tired, but we'll see how things go. I think Gibbs White's going to have to actually stay out there, even though he's got a yellow card. He's in the cam role, so if we lose him, to be fair, hopefully not going to impact us too badly. But we'll see. And we can up the tempo later if we want to as well. That's the good thing about having gone down one. But this actually is a lot less dominant than we have been for the most part since our tactic changed the other day. On Sunday, that was my time. They're making a few more subs now. Hudson-Odoi is 6.5. Might be a good one for the final sub here. Actually, Douglas Luiz. So we'll take off Luiz, although it is for Indow. Here's our penalty. Here's quite a good penalty taker. It would have to be McAtee for Gibbs White. I can't really click on players here either, can I? Which is a bit annoying, and check how good they are at penalties. I can't. Penalties? So McAtee's 5th. Hudson-Odoi is not on here, I think. We'll just check Hudson-Odoi quickly. There's not as much difference. Oh, and let's just also quickly check out here. Indow. He's okay. I might. I'll leave it for now. And we'll just wait till Hudson-Odoi does drop down properly and make a decision later on. So if Gibbs White actually goes down first, that could also be an option. But no, it's Hudson-Odoi. So we'll take him off for McAtee and do a switcheroo with Bakwa. Could actually play. Nah, that looks worse. Okay, we'll do that. Final sub deep here into this game. I really hope we're not about to go to extra time, because that would actually be not ideal. Or even a replay. Goodness me, that would be actual worst case scenario. But I should have gone up the tempo a bit more, shouldn't I, actually, now that I think of it? Oh, don't you dare, Liverpool. It is Liverpool time too, right? Tomiyasu intercept. This might just be full time. Callum Wendo. Okay, keep it going, referee. Okay, no, he's blown it up. What's happening? End of 90 minutes. It is. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Address the team. It must be. Now, do we get one more sub? Because if we do, right. I might take off Louise then for Indow. It's a bit of a risk. But fresh legs in midfield, probably not the worst idea. So let's see how we go here. We'll stay on that just higher tempo. Yeah, we've been the better team. I don't actually believe that, but you know, we'll get some belief into these guys, hopefully. Extra time at Anfield. So Liverpool have not beat us inside 90 minutes all season. But that's not an issue now. We're in extra time. So hopefully I haven't put the curse on by that, because, you know, it was a literal fact. Now, who else is playing here? Let's see. If we get past Liverpool, we probably can get past anyone. So let's see here. If we get into the last 5 or so minutes, we might try and actually go a bit higher tempo. Problem is we've got really tired players now, so it might be a silly idea right on the attack here potentially. McAtee, horrific pass, and he's actually got fresh legs, so no excuse. That's a great tackle though from Milinkovic. Really good tackle that. So we get the ball back. Nico Williams, the former Liverpool man. Bakwa, someone make the run. Out to Williams, 1-2. Yes, Bakwa, someone get in there. Oh, it's a James McAtee. Come on, 2-1. Right before half-time and extra time. Okay. Maybe Liverpool are our itches, because, you know, they really don't like us this season. Nico Williams up to Bakwa, and thankfully, McAtee makes the run and beats Mamadashvili. No idea where Allison is. Maybe like real life he got injured. But that is a huge goal from James McAtee. And thank you for the lurk there, Bruno Bibes. Greatly appreciated, man. I didn't actually check if the follow thing was working. I did unpause it on Stream Elements. I figured out that's what wasn't working the other day. As my watch tells me to relax. I won't relax. It's an FA Cup quarterfinal. How dare you? I'm not even that worked up. I'm sitting down. Jeepers. Right, we're on the attack again. Can we make it 3-1? Try and put this to bed. And when I say put it to bed, we are quite consistent at conceding late goals. Ooh, quite lucky to get that one back. Liverpool not great there. So Gibbs White is going to look out right. Oh, that's, oh my Lord, James McAtee double. And I think he's on. The referee blew his whistle, but the graphics come up. So Liverpool might be in the mud a bit here. They might be in the mud. They are in the mud slightly. We won't get too carried away just yet because it is us. But this is why I toned down the tempo. He's miles on. What a first time finish. James McAtee at right wing. Difference maker. Now, I was about to time waste. We won't if we can make it 4-1. Scenes. What an extra time period. Right, Tomiyasu out there at right back. Endow. Pretty good debut from him. I think this is his debut. So quite good work from him. Oh, Gibbs White. Can he square it? You bet he can! Oh, Calamuendo. All right, we are going to just do a little bit of time wasting here. Nothing too... But, like, come on. It's 4-1. Liverpool have fallen apart here in extra time. Oh, no, it's like Atletico Madrid in the Champions League a couple of years ago all over again. They were 1-0 up. They thought they had it won. But we came back, made it 1-1, got it to extra time, and our bench has made a big difference. Mostly McAtee, to be fair. But goodness me, they're going to go direct here. Okay, they scored 2 goals in quick succession when we took them on off camera. If they do 3 now, I'll be pretty filthy. Oh, Grabara, good save against the former team. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. It does look a little bit odd, the camera. So, yeah. Needs must. Needs must. They're trying to put big pressure there on Grabara. I'm not sure it's going to pay off because it actually means here that we've got numbers on the counter. After winning that ball, oh, McAtee that time a little bit lazy on it. This highlight continues, which is a bit of a concern. Connor Bradley. Mo Salah. Is he there? Haven't seen him today. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that. I really shouldn't have said that. That's great covering from Milenkovic, though. Okay, we're going to get away off that corner. Is that the highlight done? It is. Brilliant. When have we got 5 minutes left? Not quite yet. I was going to up the time wasting even more. But Nico Williams against his former club. That goes into the Carlsberg sign. And from here, we will time waste even more. Lower the tempo even more. And go positive. Good morning, mate. Oh, on the switch. Yeah, okay. Hopefully it's going to be... Hopefully they would have sorted out quite a few issues when it gets on the switch. But, you know, I'm really enjoying the game. Obviously, I am right now because we've done Liverpool here in a 5-minute stretch either side of half-time and extra time. And we are going through to the FA Cup semi-finals. Morgan Gibbs-White with 3 assists. McAtee and Calamuendo with doubles. 4-1 over Liverpool. They could not beat us all season long, despite having about a 14-point gap on top of the Prem. That is a huge result. And honestly, a little bit unexpected. Thought that one might have been a bit more of a difficult one there. So is Crystal Palace a through? Leicester a through? And it's Man United or Fulham. Honestly, I think we've done all these teams a big favour here. Leicester in the Championship. Crystal Palace were flirting with the relegation zone. Jose is there now. And Man United and Fulham, we beat Fulham not long ago. Man United, they did thump us earlier this season, but I think now we've sorted our tactic out a bit more so. That could be a goer. So we've got a couple of days here. Let's rest him for just a couple. Gibbs White, superb. So as I was saying earlier, in case you're new in here, we are actually going to instant result Prem games just to make sure I wrap this up tonight. I've got an appointment later. I won't say what the appointment is, but I need to be doing that. So just in case we do actually make our way through to, like, you know, semi-finals of the Europa League, all that stuff. Fulham have knocked out Man United. Oh, things are coming up Millhouse here. Going to be a very fun winner of the FA Cup this season. Either Crystal Palace defend, or it's Leicester, Forest, or Fulham. Interesting. And I think at the moment, we might be in form at the perfect time. 1 prob on 24 on Switch, lack of updates. Oh, okay. What's the West Ham team look like? I'll show you quickly, shortly. They have been doing a lot better than in real life here. If we show you the Premier League, they've actually beaten us both times this season, which was annoying. They're just above us in 12th. And team-wise, we had real world mode on. Got Bowen, they've got Somerville, Wan-Bissaka, their key players. Here's the first team. Can we look at reports? Not much point, is there? But here's the West Ham team. Quick look, and there's the bench of it. So a quick look there at West Ham for you, West Ham bros. So the highest value player, transfer. It's probably Bowen, is it? Yeah, Jared Bowen. With Wan-Bissaka potentially being worth a little bit more, and Mateus Fernandes are the big three there. But let's get back into, oh, we've got anything here that's important. Oh, also, we did our youth intake. Youth setup, would that be where it is? Yeah, here's our youth intake that we got while I was off camera, guys. No worries, mate. So we've got Pa Ananlopa. Actually looks quite good. 5-star potential out of Ireland, obviously. Not even partially like Thai or something. Stephen McKnight, Northern Ireland. For some reason, Forest have no English players. He's actually the best because he's got 1.5-star current ability. Yeah, I'm not. Maybe that new game face needs a bit of work on the new game. Yeah, fair enough, West Ham. No, it's all good, man. And a couple of decent ones, but those two are the good ones. So our we let our Doff, technical director, whatever, sort that all out. So a couple of decent players in the only youth intake we'll get. Just in case anyone was interested about that. We've got Crystal Palace of all the teams to get. So that's going to be quite a similar situation to this Europa League if we make the final. If we get through that, kind of probably should be winning it, kind of like the Europa League. Because we could be playing Aston Villa in the semi or Roma if we get past Stuttgart. But we've got to do this first. And away from home, we did struggle in the round of 16 against Rangers. We had to get a couple of late goals. Nothing too serious there. Lamine Yamal banned. I haven't actually looked at that too much, the Yamal situation, but that is a bit of a interesting one with his injury. Right, just a quick sip of water here, guys. Just give me a second. And lucky I did because I hit the mic. Right, here we go. Stuttgart, Europa League. Team shape. So Aina has to start. Callum Windows actually in quite good form. But I'll put Chris Wood in anyway, which might be a mad decision, but we'll see. Mario Forgier Cunha. Now in doubt, we need Singari, and I actually put Singari as a starter. Otherwise, that's pretty nice, I think. So Singari for Louise. And I think we're good. Have we got Premier League licenses? Yes. So all the Premier League, you won't need face packs or anything. So if you're playing on the Switch version, you'll be all good. I think pretty much the entire English pyramid's covered this year. So if you're just going to do a save in England, you're absolutely laughing. I just tried to bring one in. I'm going to have a play off that tomorrow before I do my journeyman, because some of the logos are a bit weird. Like Barcelona works, but Real Madrid doesn't with this pack I'm using. So that's a bit odd. But yeah, you'll be all good on the Switch version anyway, West Ham bros. Everything licensed in England this year, which is nice. Even Manchester United, which, as we all know, has been a big issue over the years, to say the least. Right, let's get into the Stuttgart on a really good result here. First leg. But I'm expecting this to be tougher than Rangers. We will say pick up where you left off, because that extra time period against Liverpool was superb. So let's go, fellas. Chris Wood back in. Interesting choice from me, because Calamundo did just get 2 goals, but obviously I'm from New Zealand. I don't want to get arrested for not playing Chris Wood. Hopefully they don't know where I live. If the police are watching, try and find me. Okay, Stuttgart at home. In the white with the red sash, I believe is what you'd call that. Hoop? Hoop, probably. But sash is kind of like, isn't it? Like a bit diagonal. Oh, gone a bit red, haven't we? Now I'm going to try and sort that out. I should probably close the curtains, but I'm too lazy. Ah, there we are. Right. Camera. Cool. And also, I might just... Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Okay, there we are. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, okay, we're a bit better now, aren't we? Okay, 1 minute in. Didn't miss too much there. That's going to look really good on the on the stream highlights. Okay, encouraging start. So obviously we're in the red dots here, playing right to left. So it is Genk, the other team, on the other side of the draw. So there is a pretty stacked side. As Aston Villa take a 1-0 lead. We should park that for now, but to be fair, not a lot going on at the moment here. So we can see who we might play in the semi. But Morgan Gibbs-White, brilliant performance against Liverpool. He might get tired quite early though. But we've got McAtee on the bench, which is nice. Ndoye, Premier League Player of the Month in February. Out to Savona. Ndoye, lovely footwork. Squares it. Oh, surely Gibbs-White. That is a block. If he missed that, like actually outright missed it. We don't see the corner, so a little bit filthy on that, but this is a good start. Unfortunately, we kind of did something similar against Rangers, and then they took a 1-0 lead, so that's concerning. That was moving. Do you get Ishays? Ishays? Don't think so. What's Ishays? Moving so fast. Oh! Oh! That was nearly a screamer. Oh, that's a nice flick from Singara, eh? Just couldn't quite get there. But yeah, this does move fast because it's... Yeah, you can slow that down, but like at what point do you want to, get through games? That's a horrific pass. That is Ina, isn't it? Yeah, right, get back, guys. Put a challenge in Ina. Don't you become Zinchenko on me. Great foul. Great foul, mate. Now, cut the highlight. Yeah, okay, not sure why we saw that if that's all it was, but hey, I take that. Stuttgart starting to find their feet here. Oh, okay. I thought that was a penalty, but apparently he dove, so that's okay. I was prepared to cop one there. Ndoye. Oh, if we score down the other end, this will be hilarious. No, they're parking the bus. Ah. They're really solid playing. Looks like they're playing quite a low block potentially here, Stuttgart. We are well and truly on top of them. Just need to make it count here. These last 15 minutes of the first half. Hudson-Odoi 6.4, Gibbs-White 6.4, Ina 6.4. We can put Nico Williams at left back, so we could do that here. Does mean that it'll have to be Tomiyasu as our right back option off the bench, which is probably not ideal. Oh no. Starting to cramp up, that's not good either. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the 5k on the treadmill earlier. Oh dear, the seat's a bit higher than the one I usually sit in. Oh, that's a cheeky ball. Oh, how that is a... That's an interesting save. Deflection, I think he saved that no ball. That's ridiculous. Saudi are not playable in the base game, so no, it won't be on the Switch version. No, it's the new leagues, UAE, Egypt, And I think it was Lithuania in Europe. Someone might have to check me on the Europe one. But yeah, 3 new leagues, and also Serie B in Italy's licensed. Serie A isn't, so it's a little bit random, that one. It's Fulich gets that ball back there for Stuttgart. This might just be a bit of nothing before half time. And to be fair, oh, that's lovely from Ndoye though. Right, can we hit Ndoye? No. No, we can't. And that will probably do it for the first half. Look, it's a really good first half from us. Should have got a goal in there though. But I suppose in the away league, we can take that now. Who's a bit tired and not playing well? Gibbs White. So McAtee was great against Liverpool. He can come on. Hutchinson at left wing. Well, we will put Callum Wenda up top as well. And Einer's not going well. Ring the changes here at the half, which might be a bit of a risk, but Nico Williams can do a pretty good job at left back. So quite a few changes. Ndoye might have to come off at some stage, but he was playing really well. So don't want to do that too much. Yeah, they will. Yeah, I don't mind women's football. I mean, it's just like another league, but I kind of get what you mean. But they still, surely it's going to be on next year's game. Like, it's got to be one that they have to bring in eventually because it has such a big impact. To be fair, they still are quite active in the transfer market, so I suppose that's the main thing. It's one of those things, like, if they're still active in the transfer market, are there that many people clamouring to play in Saudi Arabia? I suppose, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I imagine it's on the list of team leagues to be added relatively shortly. Great work from Elliot Anderson there. Anderson down that left-hand side. That's not a great ball. Oh, no, Stuttgart on the attack. Oh, who is that? Okay. Play on. Llewellyn. Don't let him score. Okay. So it's not a red card because they didn't stop the play. And it's not even a yellow. If I speak, I don't know if I'll get in trouble, but I thought that looked like a red card, honestly. Right, Stuttgart from set piece. We hit it clear. Oh, that was a bit tight. Nearly dipped under Grabara in the bar. Alia bids, yeah, pretty much. I don't know if they're that crazy, but they still do put bids in. Like, we got one. A Singari, they were bids for here, but it was only about 40-something million, so we turned it down. And Dominguez, I think we sold there for about 45 million earlier in the year. But apart from Aston Villa, Roma, and now Celtic Porto, these are some quite tight affairs. No, okay, no, just our game with no goals. I think we keep the faith here in what we're doing. We can up the tempo later if we need to, but in the away league, I mean, do we actually want to push things? Probably not. We can try and do that at home, especially because we can probably rotate when we're in the Prem next up. And as I said, I'll instant result that just in case we do go quite far. Oh, surely squares that. Why we're not squaring that, guys? It did force a good save / come off the post, but really felt like that was a good chance to make it 1-0. Savona. James McAtee. Over the far post. Hutchinson doesn't get there. Williams. Nico. In there. That's... Oh, yes. He saved that. Facebook page transfer glitch. Oh, really? Don't know if I want to know about that. There's probably something in the game, though. And thank you for the follow, Michael. Greatly appreciated. Yes, the noises are working tonight. I like that. Right. Oh, here we go. Finally! Murato, of all frickin' people, probably lucky to be on the field, makes it 1-0. Okay, that could be big. A 1-goal advantage going into a second leg, which will be the next game we actually play. Because, as I said, going to try and finish the season tonight. Or at least get extremely close so we can do finishing this and getting a job tomorrow when we do our journeyman. But that could be a big goal. Especially if we can put the foot. That's a horrific pass. Nearly thought we'd get away with it there. Not sure what Nico's doing there. Can't blame fitness because he's been out there for only 45 minutes. Well, not even that. Half an hour now. Right, Mitchell starts. Come on, guys. Don't let them back into this. That's a tight angle. El Canus makes it 1-1. Okay, that's a shame. Still, though, 1-1 away from home. I think we'll be okay with that potentially. But frustrating because really should have closed this down. Like, how's that gap appeared? It's not great work there. And it might have even been slightly close to an own goal from Milenkovic, but apparently not. So that's a bit frustrating. Yeah, not going to click. Okay, I was thinking about the skip button, but I did that yesterday in Liverpool. Scored straight from the restart in the Premier League, and I was pretty filthy on that. Right, free kick. Is it? Or corner? Might be. Oh, no, it's a free kick. Chris Wood, where is he? Oh, he's not there. Oh, Morado is. Hello. Where have you come from today? Okay, we might just do a little bit of time wasting here, people. Morado, who has got a yellow, pretty lucky not to get one for that horrific tackle early. Yes, we're going to make the changes. I say early, it was earlier in this half, wasn't it? So early's a bit of a interesting call, but he's come up with a double. They somehow leave him open far post. What's VAR like? Not as bad, and there's a big tell. The offside graphic comes up anyway before the VAR check. But yeah, it's not as bad. I think it's a little bit smarter. That is, though, in these English competitions. If you're in a normal game, I'm not too sure. So have to see, but they're pretty good in these licensed competitions. As we try and hold on here to the 2-1 lead. We'll take that back to the City ground all day, every day, and that is what we're going to take. So a 2-1 win. We definitely take that. That's good. So 2 wins from 2. Took a while for that game to get going, but we take a lead back home. Say we didn't play as well as we can, because honestly, I think some good players left some poor ratings out there. Aston Villa only a goal up. Could Roma turn that around? To be fair, I think they're both probably similar stature, because that's who we would get in the semi. But got to finish the job off now. So what I was saying is we're going to rest you, and we'll actually give you a decent rest now. Morado. Out of almost nowhere. So next up, we've got Aston Villa, who we might have to play later. So we are going to instant result this, just in case we go quite deep in both comps, which already is threatening to happen. Because in the semi-final of the FA Cup, because we're mid-table in the Prem, we could sneak into European qualification, but it's quite unlikely. And we should be enough points clear that we're not going to, well, we shouldn't go down the way we're playing. So we're in a bit of a weird spot in the Prem. So if it wasn't a beta save, we'd obviously play it. But as I said, we said Wednesday, journeyman. So I think this is the best compromise is the word I was looking for. Random question. Have you played Pokemon Legends AZ? No. Don't mind Pokemon. I watched it when I was a kid, but no, I haven't played too many of the games. I don't really use handheld gaming devices too much. But no, I haven't done too much Pokemon gaming wise. Outside of, everyone played Go for a while, didn't they? Okay, nothing there. Sunderland have lost. This is getting even better for us in terms of making sure we stay up. We're 9 off Newcastle, who we could potentially catch to make sure we actually have some European football next season. But honestly, I think at the moment, FA Cup or Europa League's our best shot. Sorry, just getting the water in so my mouth wouldn't on ya. You like that? Bright. Oh, Bright. Okay, I suppose you expect that, don't you? So Brighton up to 18th, but that's no. It's closed the gap a little bit, but they've got like a couple of games. Crystal Palace have lost to Newcastle, who we beat relatively well in the FA Cup a few rounds ago. Oh, these are all the next gen players, so we'll just add them to the shortlist, even though we don't really need to, because it's a one season save. I probably should have signed Jelsh. But next game we're going to play is against Stuttgart. We've got Burnley after Aston Villa in the Premier anyway, so that's like a gimme 3 points, even if we do rotate. And Sunderland. So actually a couple of, I suppose a couple of games there that if we somehow don't pick up a result thanks to instant result, that could get a bit tricky. Yeah, these are, oh no, we know about Milton. I think these are just random people from our shortlist. But I hope you're all doing well out there on, I suppose it's FM Eve, isn't it? So, now we do need to review team selection here. So, team shape. Who do we need for the second leg? I know we definitely need Quibano comes in. What a find he was last stream. Sinchenko's injured. He got into international duty out for 8 days to 2 weeks more. But him and Quibano not actually registered for the Europa League. That was a boo-boo on my end. Yeah, what do I want to do here? Milinkovic was a bit tired, so we might bring in Malio. Keep Murado in there. We'll go Nico Williams out right. We're going to rotate here a little bit. Quite a bit. Yates. We've got bigger fish to fry, is what I'm thinking here. We might see if Woodsy finds some form though. So I think I want to do that. Murillo is 75. That should be fine. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But Tommy Yasu can cover some positions as well on the bench. Anyone else down here who might be worth giving a crack on the bench to instead of someone else? Just to play things safe. No, I think that'll be fine. Okay, we will kind of go to the match. And let's see what happens. See here. I think this was an away game against Aston Villa, so we'll see. Oh no, it was home. We lose 1-0. They are second. Okay, it's a little bit of a shame. Quick look at the stats. Okay, a little bit disappointing. But hey, we did rotate quite heavily, so only losing 1-0 ain't too bad. Oh, you're right, mate. You're fine, honestly. I don't mind chatting to people in the chat. That's the whole idea, mate. So you're absolutely fine. Oh, Louise is now going to actually sign. Yeah, how's 8 hours without a goal, Chris? That is a bit of a concern, not going to lie. But that is our first loss, technically, since the tactic change. But we didn't play the game, technically, so I suppose that's... Does that count? Hopefully going to be fine against Burnley and Sunderland, even if we do rotate for those games, but really we are just throwing in the towel in terms of the Prem. Should be safe. It's going to be a bit awkward if they get a bit upset about us being slightly below mid-table, which I don't think we are, so we should be okay. But no, you're totally fine, West Ham bros. All good, mate. That's what chat's for. Suppose it looks a little bit weird on the Twitch stream because not allowed to do YouTube chat. Yeah, that's fine. I think we know about him. Surely we got Lewis Scully. Oh no, we don't. Okay. Okay, time for this second leg against Stuttgart. With a 2-1 lead. Hopefully morale doesn't drop too much. Quibano comes out because he's not registered for Ola Aina. Let's do it this way because apparently it's going to work more. back to the first team. So Savona will take out Milio for Milenkovic. Switch that midfield, Sangare and Anderson. Ndoye, Gibbs White, Hudson-Odoi, and we will go Callum up top just because Woodsy is struggling a little bit. So we'll go with this team, so it's quite a heavy rotation from the team we did just put out. So in theory, we should here be pretty good. And hopefully finish off Stuttgart. If we don't, that's going to be a bit embarrassing. And it's all down to the FA Cup, which would be okay. I'd back us with what we've got with the teams left in the FA Cup. But hopefully get another crack at Aston Villa in this competition. Or Roma. Right, here we go. Yeah, we probably want to do a different song when we come back. But actually, I didn't heard that one from JJ Bill. Was it a good one? Time to leave? Was it about Isaac? Or was it about someone else? Anyway, here we go. 2-1 lead. Forest at home against Stuttgart. Can we make a semi-final potentially? An all-English showdown. Let's see. Let's see. As it's a big European night here at the City Ground. Let's make sure they have one more. West Ham Bros, they don't, so it's completely different to FIFA, so don't worry about that. No Ultimate Team like stuff. They keep separate. I'm pretty sure there might be some bugs, weird things that people can do. I think a couple of, you can set up friendlies maybe, but outside of that, I don't think there's anything too else that's too weird going on. And to be fair, it's probably not the worst thing if it's a bug. Do I stream? Not every day, but I'm trying to do probably 3 or 4 times a week once the full game comes out. I've been doing a bit more in the beta, but I'll probably go back to 3 or 4 a week with a journeyman save. That's exactly what we want there. Hudson-Odoi 1-0, 3-1 on aggregate. Lovely. If we start to take a good lead here, we can actually then even think about making more subs too, which would be quite nice. With a couple of games that could just absolutely make sure that there's no chance we go down, which we shouldn't be, but that's a nice finish. Hudson-Odoi 1-0, but yeah, most days I'm streaming and also doing, because you're on YouTube, stream recaps as well if you want to catch those. Just a little sort of half-hour-ish, depending on how much there is to work with videos. That do come out a bit later than the actual streams because I have to have time to edit them. But yeah. So, yeah, and also once the full game comes out and I get time, I'll be doing a couple of separate videos as well over on YouTube. Like, if you check out what I was doing late on FM24, I was actually like rebuilding managers. I'll probably start off with a Ten Hag one, I dare say, and sort of act as his DOF. Because I did one with Ange, but we had to stop that because my old computer died. So, you know, it was a bit of a shame too because we were halfway through his second year at Chelsea, which was quite interesting with Big Ange, a team that actually suited him being quite attacking. After he got his career back on track at Eintracht Frankfurt. So definitely different to what he opted for in real life, which did not work here at Forest. Though, might be... No, you guys reckon he's going back to Celtic? And there was a rumour, wasn't there? Well, actually, did someone else get the Celtic job after Rodgers left? I suppose it's worth talking about because we might be taking them on in a Europa League final. Should be in the semi the way this is going. Oh, it's a lovely pass from Sangare. Interesting, but out to Savona. Greedy boy. Does force a save out of new ball though. And Gibbs White on the set piece. Takes it short. Will Hudson-Odoi play it back? No. We do keep it in. That's an interesting highlight. But we are going to see the throw-in. Okay, Savona. Oh, loops it. We keep it in the box. Gives away. Oh, lovely. Oh, Calamundo. He is on fire. So this is where you'll see West Ham Bros. I think they're checking this one because the whistle went. But they've already said they've already brought up the goal thing, so it's kind of pointless. So that's kind of what it's like this year. So it's not. I think that's quicker than what it was on last year's game, definitely. But 2-0, 4-1. We're looking pretty good here to go through to the semi-finals. Aston Villa are only 1 goal up. That's the tie we're keeping an eye out on. Porto, Celtic, Genk, Braga, other side of the draw. Roma, Aston Villa that we can start to think about probably. Ooh, thought there was a bit of pushy going on there. Thought that might be new in the game, but no. That would be the last thing that we needed with this sort of lead, just to get a silly card because of pushy. Oh, this might be not an equaliser, but a goal back. But thankfully, Grabara. Good save there. But if we can hold on to 4-1, we can really start to think about giving some guys a rest, which would be nice, even though it's just Premier League games coming up for a little while, up until the FA Cup semi against Crystal Palace, who are not going too well in this, but they've got Jose, which is a little bit of an interesting one. They might be going like we're going, but they're just focusing on the FA Cup. And maybe the Conference League, actually, now that I say that. So it could be a very similar situation, but they're just further down the Prem. There's some nice play from us here. Gives White, Callum Window, lovely ball. Hudson-Odoi, oh, we are looking so good. We are looking so good here, 5-1. You try and stop us, Aston Villa or Roma. I mean, you just did in the Prem, but we rotated our entire squad for that pretty much. So, you know, when we take it seriously, you guys look out. That is a lovely finish, Hudson-Odoi. And 3-0 on the day, 5-1. We can almost make some halftime subs here. And thank you for the follow, Ledge73. Greatly appreciated. Cheer, bro. There's Stuttgart try and make their way back into this. If we get it out to 6 or 7-1, I might even click the instant result button just to get through this a little bit. Oh, shouldn't have said that, should I? Oh, it's okay. That's a horrific shot, so it's okay. But there's probably a point here where we can just... you might manage fitness a bit, and then we maybe can just think about ending this one if it's going to be a bit of a runaway like it's threatening to. Indoors just cooked hard there. Oh, Gibbs White. Good save. If that went in, would have been very tempting at half-time with a 6-1 lead. But most of these guys are quite fit because we put out a completely different team, more or less, in that Prem game. Savona, maybe, is the only guy. We'll actually take him off at the half because he was down on a red. Tomiyasu needs game time more. And of the rest, don't think there's anyone who's in desperate need of game time who we're actually using. Igor Jesus. Why not? We'll give Callum Window a rest. And, yeah, Madupe is a bit of a extra, just in case. But, oh, I'm pleased, fellas. Keep it going. It's going extremely well, this home league. It's a bit loose on the ball there from Hudson-Odoi, but hey, when you're on a hat-trick, I think you can get away with that from the restart. Aina on a yellow. Yeah, we don't want to do anything silly here, do we? So... actually, Nico can cover left, so that's perfectly fine. And we've got a set piece. I think if we score from this, we might consider getting through this quite rapidly. Should have been a goal. Great line clearance there. This is the beta, so the full game comes out 4 p.m. UK time, which I'm in New Zealand, that's 5 a.m. So when you wake up in the morning, essentially. 3 a.m. Australia. Check other locations, because I don't know exactly, but that's the general gist of it. Right, we've got 2 players on yellows. And yeah, we'll give them a rest while we can. So Bakwa and Mekati, last couple of subs. We've got a 4-goal lead with half an hour left. If we get to 15 minutes, I think we can just end this maybe, because I don't think Stuttgart are coming back. I don't think there's going to be a comeback like you saw in Zealand's stream this morning on this one. Sorry if anyone, actually, spoilers, sorry. Oopsie. Just quite mental. Right, oh, have I spoken too soon? Stuttgart on the attack. Okay, I'm not sure how that's gone in, but it's a goal. I think Murado has got a bit too excited from that previous leg at Stuttgart. Might have headed that one to his own net. It's not an own goal, so it might have been, well, obviously it was going in anyway. Yeah, it's a heck of a finish that, but obviously it was really shouldn't have been a goal. But we have 3 goals up, so it should be okay, but I think now we don't. We might have to actually stick out this. Just to make sure we don't bottle it something horrifically. And if we score from here, I think we're fine. Not from that, but Hudson-Odoi makes some space, gives the ball away, gets it back. Williams, look out left. No, okay. Sangare with a absolutely beautiful drop goal, but it's the wrong sport. And to be fair, you got to actually drop, so it's not a drop goal, is it? It's just a, don't know what that is, goal kick. Anyway, it's freaking awful, is what I was trying to say. But thankfully still got a 3-goal lead for now. They're finding some space here down our right-hand side, headed away. Alcanus, Calazor. Oh, good block. Okay. That's what we want. Surely this is going to come to an end shortly. This highlight. Oh, no. Maybe it won't. Oh, don't you dare, fellas. Don't you dare. We'll go to sometimes, and we'll go positive. Just to play things safe. Don't you dare threaten to bottle this, you boys. I've brought you off the bench because it was under control. I'm not even sure if it's the guys off the bench who are letting us down here, to be fair. Got a bit of help from the post and made its way in, which is quite interesting from that angle. But 3-2 on the day, thankfully did win that leg away from home. Yes. Oh, don't you dare, fellas. Don't you dare let them in here again. Okay, that's good, Mekati. Hudson-Odoi. Right, Williams. Come on, put them away properly. Here we go, Williams. Williams. Jesus, there we are. There we are. 6-3, 4-2. Game, set, match. 6-3 anyway. But lovely ball, Nico Williams, and the goalkeeper. That's just such a nice ball from Williams, that. Yeah. I mean, we'll let it play out because it's only 10 minutes. Shouldn't take too long. But that should be a Europa League semi. Against who, though? Because we can't see right now. Aston Villa or Roma. Aston Villa had a 1-0 lead after their home leg. Looks like Genk and Porto on the other side. So it's a massive Europa League semi that we could have coming up. Like, really decide the likely favourite for the final. All due respect to Porto. But 4-2 on the day, that is a, in the end, quite comfy 6-3 win. Really, it was over by half-time. But we did just kind of let them back into it. Very well handled. Now, let's see. Oh, sorry, I want to go into this playlist. There we are. Down. Oh. Not sure how they've won the penalty shootout with how it's popped up, but Aston Villa we take on after a penalty shootout. So, Genk Porto on one side, Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa, who might have got Very lucky there. Very, very lucky. And I mean, them or Roma, it would have been pretty similar in terms of difficulty. So we've got 2 Prem games here against 2 teams who currently sit in the relegation zone. So we are going to burn through these, as I said earlier. Got there eventually. Sorry, apologies. But yeah, we're kind of in nowhere on the Prem, just mid-table. So there's no point playing those. We're going to get into this. So well, mainly so I don't annoy the wife. I finish at a good time. So Savona. So our next game is actually going to be an FA Cup semi against Crystal Palace, which kind of similar situation to the Europa League, because it's Fulham and Leicester on the other side. So if we win that, we've got a chance. We've got a double chance here, people. Just, if we don't win the Europa League, there's always can fall back on the FA Cup potentially and qualify for this again next season. And I'll try and also set up a sub Discord for the people who have subbed, and you guys can have the save file if you want to carry this over. I think that's a pretty fair way to do things now. That is if I can set it up, otherwise let's put it in there anyway. Liverpool might have won the title. No, Aston Villa could still catch them. Yeah, but we're on 39. Game in hand, 11 clear of Brighton. It's not likely, is it? And we're 12 off Newcastle, so we are kind of in no man's land. Just, I think, is this the next gen list? We should add these guys to, just to make it easier for future people. I think we already had Reed. But home to Burnley, even if we're not actually in charge of this one, technically this should be a pretty nice game for us because Burnley already relegated, quite rubbish. So I'll be disappointed, even on instant result, if this doesn't end up well for us. Go to the match right. We'll sort out the team and then we should be right. So we've got a game between this and what we're doing in the FA Cup. I'm pretty sure. Can I go back and just double check? Yeah, we've got a whole week, so we can play a decent team here. So yeah, we'll go with this team. Anyone else need some like a little bit of game time? Mario maybe for Milado. Otherwise though, that's pretty good, I think. And we can hopefully get away with that. If we don't win this, really odd. Oh yeah, 3-1, Fumfa. There we go. So that should absolutely make sure we're not going down. 42 points. Now 9 off Newcastle, but we are 14 clear of Brighton. It's, yeah, we're pretty solid there. And Liverpool might still not have wrapped up the title, but pretty close to it. Aston Villa are about to take on Sunderland. Yeah, that's fine because he's brilliant. Oh, I should have really rested Milinkovic there, shouldn't I? We'll do it for the next game. And Ndoye back in touch. How's the face cam looking? A little bit weird. I might just close the curtains, guys. Just give me a second here and we'll be back very shortly. Yeah, 1 second. Okay, any good free transfers to start with? So in the save about halfway through the season, a lot of Saudi players come off contract. So you're talking about the likes of Fabinho, Ruben Neves. I got Tomiyasu in January on a free. So that was another one. I think he was just around though, like wasn't actually anything like that. Yeah, Fabinho, Ruben Neves. There's quite a few. So there's quite a few that pop up in the first season because of Saudi, really. For some reason, Al Hilal let go of quite a few people, which is a bit interesting. Now, we're definitely going to need to rest here because we've got FA Cup and then Aston Villa. So Sunderland can get our full rotation here. In a game that doesn't mean anything, so we'll burn through this. We do have Chelsea off the back of Aston Villa. Will probably somewhat throw that game. Yeah, we'll definitely add you to the shortlist. Norby not as good as I remember him on FM24. He looks quite good. And so does he. Dijkstra. Zinchenko has still failed a fitness test. But Sunderland is another sim game for us, guys. But yeah, there's quite a few. If you wait till halfway through the season, quite a few do pop up from the very start. I'm not so sure. I've been playing another save in South Korea with FC Seoul. Ohasun. If you can get him. If you're in Asia, because he is an absolute beast. My favourite signing so far. Even if you don't know who he is, he's just incredible. I cannot stress that enough. So Nico Williams, we will play. We do need him for the. It's FA Cup next. So to be fair, we might. No, we can't play Zinchenko. Williams right back. We might try here Tomiyasu at left back. We will give this time Milenkovic a rest. Sangare needs a rest here, so we are going to rotate here quite a bit. Yatesy, we'll go Bakwa, we'll go McAtee in there, we will go Hutchinson out left. We'll try and get Woodsy into form. It's probably the concern right now. And we can chuck Indow on the bench for Sangare, and it's Indoy, so we can give, who can we give a bit of a left wing option on the bench? I mean, Quibano is up there. We need a right back, really, don't we? We'll chuck Savona on the bench. It's going to look a bit weird, that, but if it lets me. Game. Thank you. Anyone else we could put? He's actually quite tired, isn't he? Right, a bit of a weird bench we're going to go. I hate how that doesn't work that way. Right, we're going to put that team out. I mean, really, you could start Jude Cunha as well. And his dribbling is probably not as good as his. Because we've got that one on. Right, so we're putting out an absolute full rotation here. Neymar's contract, maybe. I didn't see Neymar pop up, but that might just be because we're Forest. Chris Wood scored a goal. We're back. Oh, okay, that's worked better than I thought. So up to 10th. Okay, only 6 points off Newcastle. Hello. Okay, that's paid off a bit more than I thought. Wouldn't have been surprised if we actually lost that one, but Sunderland are not very good. Thankfully, got it over them this time, so that's paid off big time. Now the first teamers are going to play our next couple here because these are the games that we're going to get through. Liverpool champions of not beating us this season, but hey. But yeah, Neymar could be in there. And we're off to Wembley, of course. Is there anything? I think they've already done all the youth intake stuff. We will do the training just to keep our morale up because I'm sure you guys will be aware that it is still morale manager, I dare say. And let's see if we can make an FA Cup final against one of Fulham or Leicester City. Which really, if we do, kind of back us at the moment. But defending champs Crystal Palace are down in 16th. Do wonder just how seriously they are taking the Prem. This might be the way they're going to try and qualify for Europe this season. Oh, sorry. Just getting a bit of a square bum. Sorry. Had to adjust. Okay, that's fine. He's a youth player. Right, here we go. So we're going to have to full rotate here. So, I mean, not rotate, but make a change. We'll put Sells on the bench because he's probably second best. He's actually our best left back. Where's Milinkovic? There he is. Savona, he's down there. We will play Callum Wendo up top. Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs White there. Where's our boy Ndoi? Way down there. Probably want to put Bucker on the bench over who? One of these guys, Gio Cunha. We'll adjust that. And get another DM on the bench. Singari. Come on. Come on, game. Probably in this situation. Rest Ola Aina, because he could be needed for the Europa League, being our only registered left back for that comp. I think that looks good. Good, strong team. Everyone fit and fresh. Let's get into it. Happy with the bench? Yes, I am. Let's go. Actually, Buckwas. I might chuck Hutchinson on the bench. Buckwa is more right wing cover, and McAtee can do that. But otherwise, we're good. Here we go. Crystal Palace, FA Cup semi. Same question, full version? No, we're still in the beta. It's down there. So you're still in the beta. Full game is out tomorrow morning my time. About 8 hours now. Yeah. Oh, geez, they didn't like that talk, did they? Here we go. We're getting them, turning them around, and here we go. We'll pause for the song, for the game, even though there's no FA Cup anthem or anything. And let's see if we can make a cup final here with Nottingham Forest at Wembley. We've at least made our way to Wembley, which, given we had to get past Liverpool and Newcastle, we've got to beat some decent teams to get this far. Just Birmingham really was the only gimme. Let's get stuck into it before the players stand around waiting for me to click kick off. Right, here we go. Crystal Palace in the, I believe that's the cream or the ivory or the beige. If you know, you know. But we're in our red, even though we're technically the away team. It's a bit of a weird choice there. Must have won the coin toss for the kit colours. Right, Savona. Oh, keeps it somehow. Just does Warden. Ndoi. Pull back. It's a great block. We do keep the ball, though. It's just gone wide from Callum Wendo. It has been blocked, though. So a corner for Forest, which we do not see. Which is a shame. But an encouraging start has to be said. 10 minutes in, Forest are well and truly on top in most areas, but nothing to show for it yet here at Wembley. Of course, the other semi-final will be between Fulham and Leicester City. So you dare say whoever picks up this one will fancy their chances. The defending champions here might have scored a seal with Nottingham Forest after what happened with the FA Cup last year, and they ended up in the Conference League because stupid UEFA rulings. And half hour in it is Crystal Palace, who might get that revenge. Mateta. Where's Mateta? Oh, this is a gimme, isn't it? Dyche Kamada puts it away. Oh, that was a bit soft. 1-0 down, and they've done very little to get that too, which is annoying. Kamada, Richards, it's a looping ball, Saar. That's a really well placed header, and for some reason, no one tracks back enough. Hudson-Odoi is there, but just doesn't opt to defend. And it's Crystal Palace with a 1-0 lead. Is this all about to go bad for us? Because, of course, we've got Aston Villa coming up in the Europa League too. That's over 2 legs though. And Aston Villa are a lot better than Crystal Palace, so this could be concerning. Good block. Right, can we counter? Gibbs White for Anderson. No, that's horrific. And thankfully, I think that's Lerma who puts it over the bar. Yeah, I'm not sure. Where's Mateta? Check at half time maybe, if we can. We're after the game. But we still see the highlights here. Murillo up to Gibbs White. This is nice and quick here from Forest. Savona. Nice work. We'll float this one in there. Calamuendo, but can't hit the target. Maybe they should have stuck with Chris Wood. Maybe should have stuck with Chris Wood. I'm not too sure. Can't really see the bench on here. No, I don't want to see that now. Just want to see that. There we go. But half time has actually ended up being quite an even first half this. And it might be very even. Not with that throw-in. A foul there from Anderson. That's going to be it for the first half. Interesting time to finish things. But Forest are down 1-0. Which is a little concerning. XG-wise, we're not doing too badly. Let's just check who is sucking out there. And, oh my lord, Quibano does not like this. Let's get Nico Williams on. And Gibbs White is hitting an absolute howler. I suppose we chuck McAtee on then. Indoy's a bit tired, but we'll leave him out there a little bit longer. Because really, we've kind of cooked ourselves with that McAtee sub. Maybe should have left Bucker on the bench, but that's a couple of players not doing too well out there. Show me something else second half, fellas, and let's see if that wakes them up. Do you think it's better than FM24? I don't mind it. I mean, because we were playing FM24 so long, it definitely feels fresh, which I like. In terms of it being well-rounded and a more complete game, no. Especially because at the start there's no international management. If that's something you'd do as well, you've got to wait till just before the FIFA World Cup for that now. But hopefully it's going to be a better international mode. But I'd say at the moment, FM24, so if you can somehow get your hands on it before they take it off all the subscription-y services, anywhere else where they kind of take the game away before 26 does come out. Why is Bro not getting to that ball? Come on, Anderson. You can try and get out there a bit better, can't you? Oh, do not concede that. Oh, what a rubbish goal, fellas. No. Oh, dear. That was so soft on the counter. But I think to answer your question, no. Probably 24 is better. Oh, just takes it beyond Grabara, that deflection. Off Savona. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Do we need to think about doing stuff? So good so far today in the games we've played. Let's see what happens from this highlight. Williams. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, can he cut inside? Oh, yes. Oh, Benitez in goal. Okay. To be fair, Henderson did have an absolute shocker last time we played Crystal Palace. Right, we might have to make some changes here. Singare not going well. Douglas Luiz. And Calamuendo. Come on, Big Wood. And we might also get the tempo up early. And see if that just maybe puts them under more pressure. Could also mean we stuff things up. Indoors tired. So just in case we might need him later because Europa League. Hutchinson, and that might be the best way. Yeah, chuck Hudson-Odoi out right. And let's see, Chris Wood, fresh legs up front. Not that he's known for his pace, because he's a bit of a lanky boy. Hudson-Odoi, Luiz, McAtee, Hudson-Odoi, Oh, that's poor, but we do keep the ball, so it's okay, I suppose. Savona, someone make the run. It's Hudson-Odoi. Can he find someone? Oh, it's James McAtee. Great bench impact today, and we're back in it, 2-1. Can we find a way? Can we find a way to square things up? But Hudson-Odoi gets the ball from Savona. Nice work there down our right-hand side, and Benitez there. Just can't quite sort his feet out to stop it. 2-1 Crystal Palace. They're still on the box seat, but Forest are coming. McAtee doing some keep-ups there too after scoring that goal, which is interesting use of time with the game situation. Milinkovic, yellow card, free kick. Kamada will take it here for Crystal Palace. Tries to bend it. Doesn't quite get it on target. I think it was high and wide, but did have Grabara interested, who's not playing too well today. A 6.3. Mateta off the bench. So there you go. Where's he gone? Can't really tell, but he is off the bench. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Now Savona throwing back to Hudson-Odoi. Will these guys cook again? They might. Savona takes on the shot, you greedy beggar. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Of course you're asking where you were. Okay, clearance here. We are going to get that ball this time. Good, Savona knows what to do. And he's absolutely charging forward too, this ultra-high tempo. It feels like it's getting us back into this, and we'll probably stick with it too with the game situation. Williams. Oh, what a filthy ball. He was offside. Yeah, oh, that ball was ridiculous. I think we stick with this. They are time wasting big time here too. Come on, fellas. What else can we do here? Sorry, in position, isn't it? Right, we'll go boof. Just to see him and I see him. We'll go with that and try and get a bit more positive late in this game. But apart from... Oh, actually, I know what else I can do too. Yeah, there we are. And yeah. Let's see. Oh, Tommy Dock. All good. Oh. Got 8 minutes of added time. Oh no, 5, sorry. Should be able to see it. The screen's right in my freaking face. Come on, guys, win that. Yes, Hudson-Odoi. McAtee. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, there's some space out right. Savona, please find someone here. Please find Chris. Oh, Woodsy. It's a good save. Their goalkeeper's been pretty good compared to ours, unfortunately. And we don't even see the corner. And Crystal Palace have made the final. And that looks really bad stats-wise now. Good grief. For us in the FA Cup, it's... And we say bye-bye. Yeah, we're gone. So, that just leaves Europa League now. Oh, how have we not won that? We'll keep them happy because we've got Europa League coming up. When you're swapping to the main save? Tomorrow. So, because I'm in New Zealand, the game comes out at like 4 AM. So, yeah, tomorrow afternoon for me. Is when we're doing it. That was one of our chances of a trophy. Just conceded some slightly soft goals. It was such a big chance with the other semi. Fulham and Leicester. That's a pretty good run for Forest, but let's hope that's the bad one out the way. We've now got Aston Villa over 2 legs to try and earn ourselves. Holy heck, a Bournemouth. What's happened there? Goodness gracious me. And Brighton, what is going on this weekend? Yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, probably could actually. I'm going to wait till, I mean, yeah, it's 8:40 here in New Zealand, so I'm going to wait till tomorrow anyway, but finish this first. But yeah, I can understand that. But it's going to be save comparable as well, so that's the other thing. So you can probably get away with it. Right, we'll make it so Quibano's unregistered, so let's go with Ina, who will actually start, so we might as well just do that. And the other player, I'll sell, so Angus Gunn on the bench. Please, game. That is the one thing that's slightly annoying. Yeah, I mean, I like that team, otherwise it was... Keep faith in them. Don't know what team to do. Well. Haha, you're about to get... that was a very good segue. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's a video with a save from every country, both men's and women's. So if you want to check that out, there's ideas. Smooth. But no, there's a couple of ideas there. Oh, Ryan Yates. I mean, Woodsy, can you sort that out? Here's our only homegrown player. No, okay. I mean, mate, I don't know what you want me to do at this point of the save. Yeah, your influence is quite big. Jeepers. Reasonable bid. Right, we'll sort that out. 25. Yes, we just did that, so we'll go down one because the game's a bit buggy. Yeah, okay. So if anyone takes over the save, sorry, but I couldn't fix that with Ryan Yates. Yeah, W promotion. Well, I mean, it was a team effort, that one, let's be honest. Winning both, or Fulham. And a penalty shootout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't get how that works in game. Because it looks like Leicester got more penalty takers that scored, but Fulham won. Anyway, that's a bit weird. I presume that it's something that's just bugged out there. But yeah, hopefully you find something in that video. Just, yeah. If you're just thinking about England, I think it was Wimbledon for England, and Birmingham City if you're looking at the WSL. Two second tier in England. Obviously, there's not many women's football countries that have 2 tiers. And Tom Brady money. I thought that might be a bit interesting. Or the women's equivalent of Tom Brady money. Is this gonna muck us? Is it? Is this gonna? Oh, yeah, we'll next gen list. So I'll make sure these are on the short list. For he's actually not that great. Neither is he. Okay, Indrick's obviously quite good. He's good enough. He's already on a short list. He's only okay. He's okay. I think we're getting away now from the next geners. I'm not going to go through all our scouting reports right now. Jesus, that's not too bad. Okay, I think we can get away with that. For the person who wanted cheap players, Thiago Silva was available for like 400k. We just didn't have the wage, which was meant the wages here at Forest were horrific early. He doesn't want that bigger wage. If you want a old Thiago Silva, honestly, you could do a lot worse. I will say. At the start of an FM save this year, just an experienced defender who can go in there for one season, Thiago Silva might be a man. For about $500,000, or might have even been less. Because I did put the bid in for him, but then we couldn't afford the wage because I was silly and did real world mode. Okay, anything here. Bradshaw's not important. We'll tick all that. And Dow, oh yeah, he's still grumpy. That's okay. Okay. Really want to keep this even after the first league. Even if it's similar to the Crystal Palace game we just played, that will be fine. Let's try and make sure we give ourselves a chance at home. Fellas, now Milinkovic is injured, so Murata will put in the... can he play? He can. We might as well put him on the bench then, because otherwise... Not many options. Tomiyasu can do a job there if we need him to. Otherwise, pretty happy with that team. A couple of yellows, but hopefully nothing too serious. It's going to look worse in the game because there's a big yellow card bug that needs to be sorted out on the European screens. But let's see here, people. We've only got... This could be one of our last 2 games that we actually play. So with this Forest team, so let's see. We've kept Calamundo in there over Woodsy, which might be the downfall, but let's see how we go. At Villa Park. Yeah, the fans believe in us. I believe in you. Believe, believe. Ted Lasso, all that stuff. Right. Here we go. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. I mean, those people are not all on yellow cards. But here we go, Europa League. Semi-final first leg. Whoa. An all-English affair. Which team will make their way through a European final? We could go a long way towards finding out here after these 90 minutes are played. As it is, I think it's Sangari captain when Woodsy's not in there. Let's see him. Europa League semi. It's big time, boys. Show me what you got. Maybe that's the problem, actually. Some of these guys might not enjoy big matches. I should check that, probably. But, yeah, Villa on the front foot early, which is a bit of a concern, of course. A 1-0 loss during today's stream, but we did rotate, like, the entire team outside maybe 1 or 2 players for that game. So this is a much more serious team we're putting out for this. And that's lovely from Savona. Did some really good work in that. Semi-comeback against Crystal Palace. Ndoye gets under it a bit too much. Martinez not tested. Yeah, there's a lot of different save ideas in that video. Like there's a couple of youth onlys, builder nations, they're all over the place. So yeah, it's actually, if I say so myself, quite a good one to go check out. Excelsior in the Eredivisie. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, there's a couple of nations like that. I think Poland's another really good one. Germany's really good for Lex squad registration, at least in the Bundesliga. That's better from Guevara. Didn't come up with much of that in that Crystal Palace game. That is a big save. Yeah, that's a fair point. Porto 1-0 up over Genk. No, I have not, but I've got a very newish computer, so it's probably not the best comparison. I know some people are really struggling, so it probably depends on what your computer is. Like, probably the best thing you can do, you can get a refund after 2 hours on Steam, or I suppose Game Pass. I know it's gone up in price, but could just get that for like a month and see. Yeah, I've not had a crash at all, but I'm on like a Legion 7i, which is a pretty nice laptop with a RTX 5080 and a Intel Ultra 9, so it's a pretty nice set of circumstances for a computer, because my one died a month or so ago. That really should have been a goal. I mean, shots-wise, we're getting them off. Both teams just aren't hitting the target much. I suppose at the moment, this kind of suits us, hopefully. Going back home for the second leg. We're quite lucky to keep that Sangare. Oh, yeah, Anderson space. Sprayed out left, fellas. That's a horrific pass, Anderson. Someone get that ball back for us. Uh-oh, Rogers. Morgan Rogers. I think he scored the goal and we lost. Elliot Anderson, bro. There was a clear player out left. What was that ball? And Jinky sidestep. Damian McKenzie. There's a bit of a loose reference. And, yeah, does all our men. Makes it 1-0. That is not great. Throw the water bottle. You can redeem points if you want to throw the water bottle, people. Channel points. I've got to start doing predictions. Whoopsie. Not sure how it works these days with dual chat. We've got to go actually create a dashboard, isn't it? We might do one for the second league maybe, back at the home. That's annoying. Right, come on. Oh, referee! Are you kidding me there? What time is that to blow for half time? Oh, we know got the goal watch here first. Jeepers creepers. Anyone out there struggling? Callum Wendo's not going too well. Right. Well, just a quick bit of music here, people. Just there's a vibe that we're going for here, so I just got to set it up. We don't normally play music during games, but we're going to hear. Okay. Is that too loud? Hopefully not. Oh, it might be actually. Okay, hold on, sorry. Okay. It's time. Chris Wood, off the bench. Come on, fellas. Come on, Woodsy. Our captain. Thy captain. Yeah, I'm liking the game so far, OG Bryant. I'm enjoying it. Oh, Woodsy, what was that pass? Oh. Get it back, get it back, get it back. Keep the vibe going, boys. Come on. Yes, lovely Ina. Hudson-Odoi. Oh! Come on. No. Don't you dare. Oh, Anderson. Okay, it makes up for earlier. Close it down, yes, Grabara. Come on. Okay, good. We don't see that corner. Oh, fellas. Ndoi's struggling. Might have to take him off here. No. No, Ndoi's coming off. 6.4. Might be Bakwa who's the hero. Oh, Morado. Bakwa, come on. Singare. Back to Morado. Okay, we are supposed to be attacking here, guys. Just a reminder. Ina, Hudson-Odoi. Here we go. Gibbs White. Can he find Woodsy? Yes, but Torres is in the way. One shot on target. XG's a little bit higher. Wood on a 6 point. Okay, Hudson-Odoi's a bit cooked. Fellas, where's Hutchinson? Got two more subs. No, Anderson's going a little bit fairly. Might try Douglas Luiz in there. Come on, guys. So I don't want to chase this one too much because to be fair 1-0, I suppose we should be okay with it. Away, Savona is tied at right back. That's our final sub. We have got Neko's probably a bit better than Tomiyasu here. Okay, come on, fellas. Find a way. We deserve an equaliser. Oh, don't give me a janky free kick. Where's their goalkeeper? Have a shot, bro. Have a shot. Oh, as if no one's reacted to that. You still should have had a shot there, Louise. I thought that. Williams. Come on, give us... come on, game, give us something. Come on. See if we can push for one. But don't be dumb about it. Let's just... Don't give the ball away, but just go a bit... There, that's it, Woodsy. Oh, play the... Over the top out right, I thought was on there. Righto, back for Williams. Nico, that's better. Okay, Gibbs White. Woodsy. Oh, yes, come on, Bakwa. Bakwa! Oh, Martinez, go away. Go away, bro. Okay, we'll get back to that shortly. Really should have not lost that, but hey, back home for the second leg, that's the main thing. Yeah, trust the process, fellas. Not a great time for both our strikers to not go well. Porto take a lead back to, what is the Porto Stadium? Trying to remember from my last journeyman with Benfica, but I think I'll say the Benfica Stadium, so I won't say anything. Oh, that really should have been at least 1-1. Okay. So we're going to sim Chelsea. Because the Prem doesn't matter. And I really need to be done, like probably by 9. And that's not going to happen. Unless we, well, say it's not going to happen. Could. But 9:30 at the latest. So. I don't want to talk to you right now. Yep, there's our youth and take guys. That's fine. So we're going to really throw this against, I think, we win. We have a game in hand on Newcastle. It's, we'll see. We do have a 1-2-3 day gap after this. It's away. Let's be real. It's a bit of a Hail Mary, so we might prioritise the Europa for now. And then after that, we can try and get our actions gear a bit more with team selection. Let's praise training. Come on, boys. Drag up. How are you doing? Spread them. Nice name. Okay. Let's just get to the second leg as quick as possible while we're feeling it. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Okay. I was very worried briefly there because Gibbs White, when he's on, is quite good. A little bit hot and cold, but when he's on, he's on. United, stuffed by the red card. Newcastle win. That doesn't actually help us then. 8 points. Oh, this Chelsea game is kind of big, isn't it? No, I'm going to stick to my guns. We've got time limits, Sean. We're going to try and qualify for Europe. And it's going to be the Champions League. Because we're going to win the Europa League. That's what we're going to do. We are going to win the Europa League. So let's rotate. Gibbs White's injured. McAtee. Hutchinson just enjoy for Bakwa. Woodsy, get some form, please. You know what? Maybe we actually get... Jesus is partially injured. We might stick with Calamundo. Oh, no, Woodsy. Yates, Louise. Where's Quibano? Because we need him for this comp. We will give... Milinkovic a good rest because he's... Get him back in there for the next time we play. And down for Sangare. Yes. Okay. Who else? Molio and Molato. I think Tomiyasu in there and Neko at right back. And we'll give a crack to Matthias Sells. We can rotate our goalkeeper. Okay, we are going pretty heavy on the rotate here. Oh, Gibbs White. Now I'll put Sangari on the bench just to play it safe. And Anderson can cover further forward. Okay. Instant resulting. Don't give me a silly injury to anyone because we're rotated fully. Chelsea beat us. They beat us. Nico Williams red card. As if they've done that, 45 and 45 plus 5. But hey, we have to cop it. We have to cop it. We are committing to the Europa League. Oh, game. Okay, so that is McAtee gone, who's been really good off the bench. Really good off the bench. So, we'll get this team in for this next game early so they can have some training sessions, is the theory. Milinkovic can come back in. Murato's on the bench though. And we want to also put Gibbs White on the bench and switch him around with Anderson. Okay, Sangari will go there. Anderson will go. Oh. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, just make sure. Just realize what was going on there. Game can be dumb sometimes. Anderson there. 6.83. We will go Callum Window just in case. He's just in better form. Can't muck around right now. Hudson-Odoi out left. Where is Ndoi gone? There he is, out right. And I think that's our team, except we actually want Murillo out left. And Savona. And then I think we are set. Except we need someone for McAtee, who is a bit of an attacking mid. Or a DM. Clark? He's not bad. We'll go Clark. Pick for McAtee. There we are. Okay. So that team now can get just used to each other. Mostly fresh. Oh, I suppose Savona did have to probably come on there when we copped that red cards. That did us there as well, didn't it? And let's see if we can turn things around. The second league against Aston Villa. This could be the last game we are playing the save. So let's see how we go. We'll obviously go forward and see what happens off the back of this, but if we don't, oh, I'm just going to mark all those as red. Try and turn things around against Aston Villa. Why is that gone so quiet? Oh, there we are. We should be fit. We should be fresh. Let's pick up results. Back to the sea ground. Only one goal down. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Let's see if we can get the job done. We played well the first leg. Should have had a draw. Let's hope Aston Villa, if for some reason, taken the league path of the Premier League a bit too seriously because they're in second, trying to make sure they qualify for the Champions. I mean, they should. Tottenham are miles behind. That might not be the best, scenario I've dreamt up there. But we need this more. Show them, fellas. Show them. Please show them why. Nottingham Forest, European giants. Admittedly a while ago, but we can get there again. Come on. Make the most of home advantage. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. Let's go. Europa League anthem time. Come on. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. They hate it away from Villa Park. They hate it. They think they're just showing up here and they're going to win because they beat us a couple of weeks ago 1-0. But those are the guys on the bench. You guys are so much better, apart from Chris Wood. Chris Wood's obviously, you know, amazing, but he's just a little bit out of form. So Callum Wendo, take your chance, otherwise be another holding out for a hero coming up. But I know what you guys can do. You were so good against Stuttgart here. Let's do that again. Show me what I know you can be. And let's make a European final. And if we do, I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to have a massive chance. So let's make sure we get there. Come on. Up the Forest. Up the Forest. Let's go. Okay, guys, a bit. Okay, no. Gibbs White. Can he put a diamond? Oh, hit it. Callum Wendo on the volley. 1-1 on the aggregate. Emi Martinez parries it away, but Callum Wendo with the outside of the foot. What a finish. 1-0, 7 minutes in. Back to all square. Put the foot down. So put the foot down, don't take it off. But it's okay, guys. Don't. Still doing well. Still doing well. All the pressure's on them. All the pressure's on them. They think they're hot. Right, defend the set piece, guys. Defend the set piece. I spent 17.5 million on that goalkeeper. 17.5 million pounds for that. A flop. You're a goalkeeper. You're allowed to use your hands, you absolute retard. Goodness gracious me, Grabara. No wonder Liverpool soldier. Oh. Right, come on, guys. We can get our way back into this. Come on. Okay, no. Gibbs White is knackered. Tielemans injury. We really don't want Gibbs White getting tired, do we? Might have to do something there. Anderson might have to go further forward. Come on, guys. We don't deserve to go out based on that. Okay, Gibbs White's recovering, so that's good. Right, guys. Please stop this. Stop this. Don't let it get inside the final third, because we know there might be a liability on this team. Oh, for goodness sake, Rogers. Okay, there we are. Savona, better. Sangare. That's nice from you, Gibbs White. I was a bit questionable there for a second. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, the ball. And Doi. Why have you gone for that side? Good save, but why have you gone for that? Decisions, fellas. Decisions. Oh, and that's... yeah, that's not great. I think that was... not sure who that was, but it's a poor finish. Right, we're still one down. We are still outdoing these guys. Right, Gibbs White. What do we do if Sangari is not going too well? I think for the moment we leave it. Probably have to switch, push Anderson a bit further forward. And we'll see what we have to do after that. Satisfactory at best. Come on, guys. You have the ability. Show me what I know you can do. And don't make me have to go to that higher tempo. I will. Don't want to chase the game too much, but put me in a difficult spot. I want to see all the action down that end. Good start. What? Oh, okay, that's all right. I was wondering about that header. It's okay, Milinkovic. Mario. Lovely touch. He's going to drive forward. Yes, nice ball. Oliver Aina. You're all we've got left back in this comp. And Doy! Oh, that was... It should have been Wood there. It should have been for Wood if he was on the pitch. Can't take off Colomundo. The way he's going. Now, big eye kept here on Savona and Gibbs White. All right, come on, guys. We're bettering them. Get this even. Get this even. Far post. Come on. Oh, as if they keep stopping us. As if they keep stopping us. Okay, come on. Show me something. Okay, no. Gibbs White's naked. We're going to have to push Anderson further forward. And I think we're making a switch in both DMs here. So we've got Yates and Louise. And of the rest, Milinkovic not going too well, but he is a bit of an aerial. It's a 6.48. I'll leave it for now because he can be okay from set pieces. Elliot Anderson, let's see what you can do further forward. Please show me something. Getting into potentially up the tempo time here. Right, it's a highlight. We need highlights, so we don't mind this. Emi Martinez, who's just showing what a world-class goalkeeper can be, because we don't have one, unfortunately, even though we spent money. Oh, here we go. This is what we were after, guys. Ndoy. Space out right. Dan Ndoy. Square it for someone. Pull it back, you greedy son. Oh, guys. Decision-making. Come on. There's so much room there. And of course, we don't see the corner. Why would we? We've got three more subs. I'm going to take off Milinkovic, not playing that well. Let's get on. Where is he? Mulatto. I might also do a... How do I do player instructions? Mulatto. Dribbling. Dribble more. We've got... We'll put that on both centre backs now. See what that does. Okay. Trying to go at them more here, guys. But, oh, come on. Don't let that Grabara howler decide this. We're going to have to up the tempo. And also, Ndoy Bakwa. Where are you, Bakwa? Anyone else out there? I mean, Savona's not going great. Hudson Ndoy is not kicking off either. Do we trust Hutchinson? We probably need the... What's going to make the difference here? Tomiyasu or Hutchinson? Or actually, no, Nico Williams. All our subs. Come on, fellas. Come on, guys. We've been so much better. It's unreal how much better we are. Okay. Let's go more expressive. And we'll try this again. Because it felt like it started to do some stuff. It's not really... Oh, these guys aren't really suited to it, are they? No, let's just go back. Go back. Let's just hope that being more expressive helps. Come on, guys. Not like this. Not like this. Not because of Grabara. Not because of Camille Grabara. Don't tell me that £17.5 million waste of space is going to cost us a spot in the Europa League final. Oh. Unreal, that. Unreal. 2 goalkeeping errors. I suppose it goes one each way, but seriously. Look at... How much more dominant do you need to be, fellas, without scoring a proper goal? Well. Well. No Europa League final, no FA Cup final. It's Aston Villa versus Porto. Sorry, Villa fans, I'm just filthy at you at the moment. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. So, that's gutting. So close yet so far. Yeah, that. It's not even that. It's the group. It's the way we conceded the goal in that game. That's what does me. That's what does me there. The goalkeeper coming out doesn't even get there, and just why he just didn't stay on his feet, I will never know, and why he came out for that. He's a goalkeeper. Oh, he's a sweeper keeper, but still, from a set piece, come on. So we'll sim for the rest of this. I'm not going to play any of it because I kind of think we're screwed anyway, guys. But we'll see if they actually go on and win stuff. Oh, yeah, makes me laugh. Yeah, I'm in chaos mode now, media. Try and come at me, bro. Try and come at me. It's a shame. I mean, we were threatening relegation for a while in the save. So let's be real, we've done actually quite well. It just would have been really nice. Like, feel like we had it. Yep, I feel like we had the chances. So I just didn't quite get there. Maybe I should have started Woodsy. But to be fair, Callum Wayne didn't play badly. What probably cost me was the Europa League registration. You know, I forgot to put in Quibano. We probably did need the guys that we put in there. We didn't have the spots because only one homegrown club player. That's probably just a bit more squad depth. But man, you look at the stats from those two leagues, and we really should have taken that. But it happens. We'll don't you worry. We will get our revenge. We will get there one day in the save, and it won't be Europa League. It'll be a Champions League. And we're going to start that journey tomorrow. But we'll see how we finish things off first, even though we're not going to play these games. Let's see how Forest finish off. Newcastle, bet them the FA Cup. End of last stream. So let's see here how things go. This will be quite a nice win. But we are 9 point. It is must win. But hey, it doesn't really impact what I'm doing next season because we're not doing it next season. I'll try and, for those who want the save file, sort this out for you though. But I'm under time limits. So we are going to sim the rest of these games, but we'll sort out selection for you. So I'm going to put Chris Wood back in. Williams suspended. Zinchenko can go on the bench then. Actually, we probably want to send it back to him. Actually, no, that'll work, Zinchenko. Quibano at left back. So, no, I say that. We want that then, don't we? Anyone else tired? No, Gibbs White. Yeah, we'll stick with the top team. Come on, fellas. Let's show what we're actually about. You might do better when I'm not there. No, okay. Okay. Was it deserved? Show me the match report. I suppose. I mean, I think it's a pretty even game, guys. I don't know if that's a deserved win. All right, this might be a bit of a rough end for us here. We've got Man United up next. Then Spurs, Bournemouth. Oh, it's a rough end. You know what? If I just do our first team here, and We'll leave Woodsy in there. Why not? There's no injuries that we need to worry about for a little while. He's gone long term. He's not really a first team player. We'll chuck Williams on the bench. We'll put Sells on the bench as well, just in case. But otherwise, let's just start simming forward. When's our last game here? 24th. Let's get to the 25th of May. And this is probably going to be it for us. So, 25th of May. And we will, although, do 31st just to make sure the Europa League stuff happens. Current tactic, team selection where possible. Oh, now I've got to do it. Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay. It's a bit annoying how it happens. I feel like a holiday. Guys. I'm gutted. But hey, I think we did all right there at Forest. All things considered, we did a lot better than Ange did, so that's the main thing. We're able to keep an eye here on what's happening in terms of results, which is quite nice. But after that Newcastle result, I don't think... I suppose if Aston Villa if the English teams do win the European comps, we might get something out of it. We'll actually start checking out raid people while this is going on too. We'll get super organised here. We want to go to not 26, not 24, 26. There we are. Who's on today? Oh, I'm doing quite well viewer-wise. Thank you for popping in tonight, people. It is greatly appreciated. Sorry we couldn't get one trophy over the line for you, especially if you're a Forest fan. Right, I know who we're going to raid, so it's okay. Hopefully it's still on. Okay, what happened? Oh, nothing yet. Okay. Jeez, it's taking a while. End of season, is it? Away at Man United. Hopes aren't high. So much for that. 4-1 win. Okay. Why couldn't we do that earlier? The pain runs through Old Trafford. Marco Rose these days, so it's not Ruben Amorim. Probably done well out of that, to be fair, because I don't know if we would have got that result. Oh, dear. That's boosted the mood. Especially because we lost them 3-0 earlier this season. Back when they're in the relegation zone. And then we lose to Spurs. Okay. So that's probably any European hopes dashed there. Bournemouth last, they probably owe us because we did knock them out of a couple of cups this season. Both the Carabao, our brief run in that before Spurs ended that one, I think it was, as well as the FA Cup, which that one actually hurts probably more because that looked really winnable with the teams left after we knocked out Liverpool. Only we found a way to take that one to extra time because we were so good against Liverpool in extra time that first game today. So good. Barcelona beat Arsenal in the Women's Champions League final, so we know that. And last game of the season, can we finish on a high in May? No. Wow, that's bad. Okay, so wasteful Nottingham Forest, that sounds right. Brighton relegated. Feels like that's been coming for a while. Not Dyche deserves praise. Cheers, Seen Dyche. I appreciate that, actually. From my twin. All budgets. We can search the inbox. We can actually go back to that. That'll help. And we'll give you a quick rundown too of who's won the European comps in case there's anyone who wondering. But yeah. That's our season at Forest. A little bit of a letdown end, but we gave it a good crack, fellas. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with a journeyman. Tomorrow afternoon, New Zealand time, probably about 4 PM. I'll be live. As I said, New Zealand time. Not UK, not when the game comes out UK time. Just want to be perfectly clear about that. But yeah. Oh, wow. I only just realised that. Burnley did not win a single game in the Premier League. That is horrific. Has that ever happened before? Not a single game. Burnley. And how many managers would they have burnt through? And I've seen Real Madrid won the Champions League final on penalties over Barcelona. So an all-Spanish affair. Jordan Mbappe get the job done. So we can actually probably... No, it's going to close shortly, isn't it? Surely. Right, so let's check out who won what. Here's the final Premier League table. 11th, so smack bang mid-table, and then we're miles behind Newcastle. One spot below Man United. Join on points with Everton and West Ham. It was pretty tight there in mid-table, at least 10th down. In the end, Sunderland and Burnley were never really looked likely of staying up. Brighton, yeah, but Burnley have had an absolute howler there. But 11th, so that's what the ball boy in mid-table. That's mid-table. It would be nice to finish in 10th just to get in the top half, but hey, maybe if we managed a few of those last couple of games, it would have helped. Focusing on the Europa definitely didn't help later on. Liverpool have crushed the league by 20 points. City, Villa, Arsenal, Champions League, probably Spurs too. Chelsea 6th, Newcastle 7th. Bournemouth could get the sneaky European spot. Europa League. Aston Villa, after extra time, have picked it up. And the Conference League, Crystal Palace, no surprises there. So, there could be quite a few teams that get into it from England. Is there anything else we need to check out here? I was going to check out Burnley a little bit, wasn't I? Just because that's actually horrific. Can we check the... oh, that's why. So he got sacked from Manchester United when they were in the relegation zone, and he's gone to the team that picked up 0 wins. Oh, Ruben. Oh, Ruben. They do not rate you this year. You're 5 at the back. They really don't like it. Okay, yeah. So I think that's going to... Oh, sorry, one more thing, just because I'm curious. Budget. There we are. A transfer budget of £0. Well, I'm glad I'm not doing a second season. Thank you everyone for coming in during the course of this beta save. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If Chris Wood could, if Chris Wood would, even though we actually kind of benched him late, but whoops. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this save. Greatly appreciate for everyone who's been dropping follows and likes. If you're on YouTube, do leave a like. It actually really helps out quite a bit on the stream stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. We'll be back tomorrow for the Journeyman. I'll probably take it a bit easier on the streaming schedule. Been going pretty hard these first couple of weeks on the beta. Getting used to the UI and stuff, but probably a bit more cruisy on the Journeyman. We'll be coming back for that tomorrow, 4 p.m-ish New Zealand time, and we'll find our first club. Could be a men's team, could be a women's team. We're going to have all the leagues in the game loaded, so could be legitimately anywhere. We're going to go and raid. I'll just make sure he's still on. I'm going to turn down the music here just a second and make sure he's, yeah, he's still live. Hopefully he's going to be good for a bit longer. We're going to go raid Demo, who's another content creator out of, well, he's out of Australia. I'm from New Zealand, but close enough. So, bye YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow for, well, you guys should know the name, Rookie to Royalty, because we did it last year. That's what we come back for tomorrow. Catch you then. Hopefully you come along and enjoy the ride, and hopefully enjoy the save as well. Keep on keeping on.